What's up, everyone? It's the Baller Bet podcast. It's my guy knows a guy with my bro Sosa the locksmith. We're chilling right now. It's a really good morning. A lot of hectic news. What's up, Sosa? How you doing today?
Good deal, man. You already know, man. Surviving, enjoying it. Well, I woke up this morning, um, ready to enjoy my day, and then immediately got the news. One,
It's
James
a crazy
Harden.
day in the NBA.
We saw James Harden come back last night. Then this morning, CP3 putting COVID protocols, and our guy, the Claw, Kawhi, out with a knee injury, not playing tonight.
After you
So
said it was good the other night, it's pretty
it's
crazy.
been it's
Just
been
send this tweet out.
an absolutely insane morning, to say the very least. I mean, we got so many weird things happening right now. And then that goes without saying, like the legendary performance that we saw last night. Absolutely legendary performance by Kevin Durant. Easy money sniper, the Slim Reaper, the dude with the hoodie, whatever you want to call him. Nike man, Rich Kleiman's boy, like whatever you want
Crazy.
to say. What we seen last night was absolutely iconic. I have no words really. I have no critiques. I have
It is
nothing
what it
to
is,
say.
bro. It is what it is. Also, speak up just a little bit. I can hear you. I can
Oh,
hear
can you
you,
hear
but
me? Can you
speak
hear
up a
me?
little bit. Good morning, everyone. We
My
know
bad.
that Kevin Durant went crazy last night, but that's already in the rearview mirror. Based on the news that we're getting this morning, Chris Paul has entered the NBA's COVID-19 health and safety protocols, which means he'll miss a minimum of probably, I think, 10 days. Kawhi Leonard is out against the Jazz tonight. So depending on if you placed a bet before that news, it's crazy. It's really crazy, actually. It's a landscape-altering news. Chris Paul, COVID, Kawhi out. Don't really know the extent of the Kawhi injury just yet. Just want to say good morning to everyone for watching the show. Tiago, Dan, Casual, Derek, what's up in the chat? I see you. Sosa the locksmith, it's my guy knows a guy. We're
Up,
here. We're
y'all.
gonna go through all the games tonight, and yeah,
Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you better.
All right, my fault. Appreciate it.
Personally, betting wise, I'm not even gonna front. Like I'm on a tear since like Thursday, just trying to keep it going today. Sosa, he's doing very well.
It's been insane, man. It's been an insane
But
run over the
sometimes
last
news
week or
comes
so.
not really to spoil your day, but sometimes news pops up that just affects the viewing of the product of basketball. We know that injuries and injury related matters have been pretty much the story of the playoffs so far. You got Jalen
Absolutely.
Brown,
The
Jamal
season.
Murray. I'm starting down there. Jalen Brown, Jamal Murray, Anthony Davis, Embiid. I think he's playing. Yeah, he's playing hurt.
He's playing hurt.
All kinds of stuff going on. Chris Paul was going through some stuff earlier.
LeBron.
Yeah, we're seeing some erratic results. Two nights in a row in the NBA, you see a comeback of 17 or plus, 17 or more points. It's really crazy what's going on with the live betting in NBA too. Tonight, we have 76ers Hawks, we have Jazz Clippers, we have a bunch of baseball games, early baseball,
Bunch of
and we
early
have
baseball.
Turkey and Wales and the Euros about to kick off. So let's just get right to it, bro. Let me look up the report on Kawhi. We can just touch on that quickly.
I mean, for me, when it comes to the to this Kawhi
Because the
situation,
game is tonight. Chris Paul, he has a few days to chill.
yeah, it's just not a good look, man. It's plain and simple. It's not a good look for the Clippers organization. It's not a good look for just their chances of winning a title. It's tough. It's not gonna work for it's not gonna work right now. They're they're in desperate need of him because of what he provides them. My fault. I'm like I gotta get my light on. But losing him is dire. It's huge. It's something that you can't have. You know, they rely on him so much on both ends of the floor that I think not having him in the lineup absolutely dooms them. That's just my take. No Kawhi, no championship. No Kawhi, no chance of winning the series.
So the
I
line has changed to what,
honestly
seven and a
believe that.
half
7.5
instantly.
opened at 2.5. It was at 3 this morning. Went up to 7.5 as soon as the news was announced.
I see Sam saying he was lucky to get the Jazz minus 2.5 last night. I'd say that was lucky. There's still basketball to play, but the Jazz. Let's just say what it is. I was wary to bet on tonight's game anyways before the Kawhi news because I know that the Jazz are going to come with a certain energy just because of how they traveled on the road. We know how juiced up they are at the crib. I was leaning towards the Jazz, even though I have an incentive to keep betting on the Clippers. I was thinking in my mind like the roadmap for this series would be maybe the Jazz would compete tonight, win the game tonight, and then the Clippers would close them out and win 2 games in a shocker in 7. That was my roadmap. So I was thinking tonight betting the Jazz anyways. I'm probably going to go ahead and just do that anyways if Kawhi is out. But I'm more so looking at the 76ers game. We're going to get into that in a second, but it really is crazy, bro.
Oh,
it's
that
crazy
game.
what's going on. Yeah, that game. It is first. What do you guys think, though? JS said new to the show, checking it out. I follow on Twitter, top of the morning. Fellas.
Appreciate you, bro.
What's up, Jan? He said, well, this wouldn't happen if it's LeBron. You know, LeBron's just watching all this with popcorn at home. We know what's up.
Getting ready for Space Jam, man.
He's getting ready to fight the Goon Squad. But Sam Colmer, they should win still by 10 plus. Yeah, I think the Jazz will win tonight. Like,
I have the Jazz. Yeah, the Jazz. I have the Jazz. So I mean,
you
no
need
Kawhi.
Two things would have to happen for a Clippers victory tonight. They would have to slow the game down to a crawl, and PG would have to explode for like 40 plus and play damn near every minute of the game.
I think he can do that, and they'll still lose. I think
it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but the Jazz will cover. The Jazz will cover tonight. The Jazz will cover, and they will win. This is a series-changing piece of news that's happened, and the Jazz were already ready to try to step on their neck tonight and take back home court advantage. Now you throw this onto it. You're seeing an adjustment of only like 5 points. I can't say that the Jazz is a bad bet. So.
Yeah, and again, I'm gonna just double up on that. Again, you understand the impact that a player like a Kawhi Leonard makes on your team. You can depend on him in any situation in a ball game. Taking him away is just devastating. It's devastating to any team. And then it's just Utah at home. Utah at home has been better than anyone in the NBA. So at home, what do you expect? 2 units on the jet. Bro, I put something nice on it.
I do want to say that the Clippers did look nice in the minutes when Kawhi was resting. They still looked nice against them during the minutes when Kawhi was resting. But it means nothing, bro. It means nothing. I can't talk anyone into taking the Clippers. I'm gonna take the Jazz. Why not?
Lee Lewis. I didn't, like I said, I'm not going to get into the exact amount, but I put a nice amount. And the thing is, I bet him at -7.5. So that's how confident I am. Like,
what's the first half line? Because they're probably going to come out strong. The Jazz are going to come out strong. I mean,
first half it could
just be body parts like slaughter everywhere. Like
no Kawhi. Like this should be like.
He told them last night. If you guys didn't see the reports,
should be an ass whooping.
He told them last night. He told his teammates to prepare to be without me for Game 5. So here's where PG implodes. He can't carry a team. That's what Chet's saying. What's up with Conley?
He might. I mean, see, the thing is, I can't go full. I can't like fully yell.
I can't go anti-Clippers. Just
like I expect PG to play well. I mean, PG played well when he was in Indiana. I mean, just ran into LeBron a bunch of times, right? I mean. He hasn't. This is another opportunity for him to show himself, but it's not the most ideal opportunity, to be on the road at Utah, best home team. You just lost 2 against them, where you blew 15-point leads with Kawhi. It's just a recipe for an ass whooping.
Yeah, especially on the defensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, he's really been carrying the team. The way he's been playing defense, reading the passing lanes. It's been really crazy. It's like he's been reading the minds of the Jazz players when it was needed most.
And he's been amazing.
I mean, Jazz money line bettors, you're good. Jazz will cover tonight. You're going to need something really crazy to happen for the Clippers to compete in this game, and to me, it's going to have to be the pace of the game. The Clippers, to me, they're going to try to slow it down, but it's not going to work. The Jazz are going to dictate the pace early. They're coming off 2 L's on the road. The Jazz were already looking to cover tonight, in my opinion. I'm saying it as if they think about covering, but It's all that matters to us.
They want to beat the shit out of you.
But the Jazz were already probably going to cover tonight before this news. I'm just going to say that I had the Clippers winning Game 6 and an upset in Game 7 before this news. But this changes everything. Based on
what you just said, though,
can't even bet props right now, right? Can't even bet props.
Real quick, in regards to what you said about pace, right? It's also hard to slow the pace down if you're taking the ball out of the net every time. And Utah's one thing Utah's going to do, right? Utah might start cold at home, but they won't finish cold. And if they start hot at home, you're not stopping them. We've seen it every single game in the playoffs so far that they've played it at home. The first game against Memphis, they started slow, came back at the end. They've won every other game since. And they covered every single game other than that at the crib. Obviously, you see the first game they didn't cover. Well, hold on, what was the spread on the first game?
It was -4. The Clippers lost by 3. Right? The Clippers have covered 3 out of the 4 games in this series, so they've been the more profitable side
at home,
so far.
Though, with no Kawhi, that's the mitigating factor. No Kawhi.
Yeah.
100%.
The Clippers aren't getting any of my money tonight, so I mean we're good on them so far. But
we love them,
things just change, so that's how it goes. It's the NBA. It's a roller coaster. I'm a fan. I'm personally a fan of Kawhi as a basketball player. So like that's really where it comes from for me.
Likewise,
but the Jazz, their path to the finals right now is wide open, and if they don't capitalize, they will never They will never.
I agree, bro. I have to agree.
If the Jazz don't make the finals now, they're gonna regret giving Rudy Gobert that $205 million. Let's just go ahead and say that right now. They have to step on the Clippers next tonight because the Clippers are still an elite shooting team, and they have to win a game or 2 on the road in Phoenix without Chris Paul. Because based on the COVID-19 protocols right now, it's looking like Chris Paul is going to miss Game 1 and 2. He's going to miss Game 1 and Game 2. Since for me...
COVID. Oh, my God.
Wow, it's crazy. There's other news today as well. Stan Van Gundy was fired from New Orleans Pelicans, I believe. But also just now, Scott Brooks is out. Scott Brooks is out for the Wizards.
Peace out.
Let me just grab my charger. Scotty. We're going to get into the 76ers Hawks game right now.
Got canned. I'm glad they both got fired.
We're going to get into the 76ers Hawks game right now. We have more picks for that game as opposed to a no-brainer. And we're going to talk about that right now. Let me just grab my laptop charger. It's in the corner. No. Open up those. Go back to the last game. Talk about those Trae Young 18 assists.
Oh, man. I'm not going to talk about that at all, actually. What I will start with is the 76ers tricked it off. Go ahead, guys. Let me know how much we tricked it up. They stink. They suck. They blew it. Come on. Tell me. Embiid 0 for 12, missing everything. It was a rough one. But here's the thing: we're the best home team in the NBA. We're gonna be in Philly together, and I'll be at the game, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna win. I don't know exactly how we're going to win, but we're gonna win. Might be Embiid dropping 40. It might be us playing really good defense. It's somewhere, but we're gonna win tonight. Come on. I really don't have any explanation. We just gave it away. We gave the last game. There is no they're better than us. Or, if you watched that game and you thought the Atlanta Hawks were the better team, then I don't know what the fuck you were watching. We blew it. That's it. Gave them a game on their home court. We tricked it the fuck off. That's all I got. 0 for 12, no excuse. He's hurt, but again.
But it's crazy though because it's crazy.
All that, bro, and we lost the game by a bucket. Come on.
Lost the game by a bucket, and if Embiid went 0 for 12 in the second half, if he goes 2 for 12, then they win.
It hurts though.
If he goes 2 for 12, they win.
As a fan, it hurt.
That was a live betting event, a rare one, but it also happened again last night, so maybe it's not that rare. The previous 41 games where the Hawks were down by 18 or more, they lost. So that was the Hawks are not really a comeback from behind team.
But we are a trick it off team. We are a trick it off.
76ers are a live betting mafia. I don't know.
You know how many
There's something going on with this. They've had so many erratic live betting results this season. The
If you
76ers.
watch this play, they've done this. We've done this a bunch of times throughout the regular season. We'd be up 15, we'd be up 20, and we just give it up to a average team, or we just let them back in the game and blow it at the end.
Tonight,
We've done
guys.
that a bunch of times this season.
Tonight, everyone who's watching, I believe that it's a favorites night, and that both the 76ers and the Jazz will cover. I'm going to parlay both of them money line as well. I believe that that's a no-brainer. And I think that the Sixers probably motorboat through them today. Trae Young is probable, which means that he's 75% likely to play, or better. But he popped up on the injury report overnight, has a small nagging injury with his shoulder, maybe smoke and mirrors. But I think energy-wise that the Sixers will step on their necks almost instantly in this game.
Listen, at our place,
last game, they've been thinking about it for 2 days. It's not like a back-to-back,
That is my expectation.
They've been thinking about this for 2 days, and these are social media type guys, 76ers, they see the chatter, Ice Trae, all this stuff.
What up, Mark?
But they have a distinct size advantage, and they were up by 18 for a reason. The Sixers were up by 18 for a reason. I laid off the last game. It was pretty crazy to watch.
Just thinking every waning moment of that fourth quarter is living in my soul right now, bro. It's like they just tricked it off. They just tricked it off.
I need money. What's up? Yeah, fresh haircut. I told you guys the barbers were locked up in Canada literally until last Friday. You guys can look it up.
Friday was like, I was trying to do this already.
I can't cut my own hair. I'm not gonna front. Like I can't cut my own hair. But that's definitely the first time I shaved this year. I feel like Chewbacca.
Like I said, 6 months in,
just shaved something. I don't know. Akbar, what's up? Good morning, Aldo. Good morning, Danny, my guy. Pandaman Sparks.
Mark, that's Mark. Mark, what's up, my guy?
What's up, bro?
Mark, good shit on getting the Utah Jazz early
Sport
too,
is
man.
Life. I need
that's
money.
dope.
AM. We're out here chilling. Follow Social the Locksmith on Twitter and on Instagram as well. He went crazy with baseball. High volume. It's hard to do. It's hard to hit at baseball at a high volume.
We're trying to be the best in the business, man. That's all.
I'm personally, I won 2 days in a row. I picked less games, but I'm hitting baseball games, so I can't complain. When it's backed by research, it's you can see things when you have a decent sample size this deep into the season. But yeah, let's jump back into the 76ers Hawks game. Just wanted to say good morning to everyone. Subscribe to the channel.
It's good, everybody.
SportX.Bet.
Appreciate y'all.
Enter our upcoming tournament. Visit SportX.Bet. Send me a message on Twitter, and we can help you get started with that too. Send me a message. Visit SportX.Bet just while you're here watching, and subscribe to the channel. Hit like, all that. 76ers tonight. I like them to come out. I like the total too, but I like Sixers at half. I like them full game. I'm just gonna say it. I like Sixers both. I'm probably gonna place a bet on both while we're on the show right now. We're just actually looking at the odds for Turkey. All the Euro bettors, all the Euro 2020 bettors, Turkey Wales are about to come on. If you're betting on that game, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, if you guys are betting on who's betting on Turkey, if you are, I want to hear what Boz. If Boz is still in here, I want to hear what Boz has to say.
I'm taking Turkey plus 160. I'm letting you guys know that right now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It could be a draw. Two sort of similarly ranked nations, but I think Turkey's defense is better. I know that they have Gareth Bale, star power, but I'm taking Turkey after they got wiped by Italy. I'm taking them plus 160. That's about to come on now. What are your picks in the 76ers game?
For the Sixer game, hold on, let me pull it on my computer. I have Joel Embiid rebounds and assists. That is a prop that's hit like 6 of his last 7 games. He's becoming much better at passing out of double teams, and it's probably something that you'd pass up because you don't think of him as like an assist guy. But the number's actually even higher today. It's 14.5. He had 10 rebounds and 2 assists at halftime in the last game. So that was something that I like. Also, I like.
It leans towards the first half today too. He's coming out strong. Maybe the durability of the injury is. I'm not going to blame it on that because at the end of the day, half of those looks. I went back and watched it. Half of those looks were clean looks that he was just missing.
Right. Those are shots that he takes regularly in games.
Normal mid-range shots that he takes
exactly.
and clean up action around the rim.
Right.
It's Joel Embiid's game. Mid-range, bread and butter, and clean up action around the rim. He's like, because of his size. But maybe he's in pain at the end of the game, bro.
Everybody's rolling with Wales, or everybody's rolling with Turkey. Wales defense brutal. Sorry to cut you. I'm like reading. I'm reading the.
I believe soccer-wise, Turkey's supposed to win. I would consider a Wales victory right here an upset. That's just me. But Akbar, thanks, bro. That's. I promise you, that's what my girl said too. She went crazy. She's like, I can recognize you, but I don't really go out too often. It's a pandemic. It's pretty strict up here. So, who am I trying to really like super impress, right? Like, I don't really go out too often. We're just living a private life and just trying to get this money. What's up, Aldo?
That makes two of us, my brother. You already know. I got a girl and a dog, and I stay out the way. So.
Yeah. Shout out to Sosa's dog. And
Ruby the greatest.
What's up, Cole? Luis,
I'll bring her in later. Don't worry.
Did anybody take Wales? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for taking Turkey?
I believe in star power, so I'm gonna roll with the one dude, the two dudes I know, Ramsey and damn, I really know their names, and Gareth Bale, obviously, but yeah, man, like I don't trust Turkey. They got smacked around by Italy. Come on now.
He says it's too hard to get up for soccer, Danny, my guy. You're talking about like to just wake up in general for it, or like to get excited for it as a fan. I mean, I'm just letting you know. It's not for everyone. But Sixers, like, you got Embiid, props, rebounds, and assists. My bad for getting off topic. It's time sensitive. Sometimes you're checking out the odds. I'm pulling up the odds on SportX right now for everyone that wants to see them. Let's see the odds just while Sosa lists out his picks for the Sixers game. I'm rolling with the Sixers today, and I'm going to take them at the half too. Why not? I think that they win both. I don't think that they allow what happened the last game. They have a distinct physical advantage. Trae Young has a nagging injury. We didn't really see an explosive offensive performance. The Hawks, they still lost. They still only shot 37% as a team. They made a lot of difficult shots. They had a lot of points off of turnovers when it mattered. Multiple factors happened that don't normally all happen on the same day. So I'm banking that those factors are not going to happen today.
Yeah, again, man, like it's a talent thing. Philly's more talented. We were just undisciplined and dumb at the end of the game. So, I'm rolling with my team. I'm rolling with the team that I think is better, and that's the Sixers. Simple as that for me. As far as like picks, Seth Curry 15 and a win. Seth Curry 15 and a win. And also, I'd sprinkle a couple dollars on Ben Simmons triple-double. Ben Simmons triple-double. Sprinkle a couple dollars on that. And with Trae Young hampered, I think that I would dig into Bogdanovich's prop again. I would go with Bogdanovich over 18 and a half. I believe that's a really good look for him.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was thinking, if a player on the Hawks side were to get money for props from me, if Trae Young has a nagging, I can see them trying to force and get John Collins more involved. I was looking at John Collins' points by itself. I think that even if the Hawks are to lose and get covered on, they might try to get him more looks and just try to lessen the burden. I'm actually just pulling up the props right now. That was some good stuff, though, so just pulling it up right now because I had a list as well. You're seeing Korkmaz's props listed now. They're giving him some respect. Once you get your name listed,
I had him.
You've been respected.
I had him at
Korkmaz props, for Turkey. He's doing it for Turkey.
Screwed me. Fucking out of 10. Fucking guy. So yeah, I mean,
is Chris Paul the unluckiest superstar of all time?
I think the word for him is more snake bitten or cursed. Like really snake bitten, bro. The dude's just he did something to someone.
Like, yo, half of Twitter is saying that. That's crazy.
Bro. Like there's no other explanation. Have you ever seen somebody take this many L's not related to basketball to make them not play basketball ever? It's fucking insane. Every single time he gets hurt. This is some other shit, man. This is some like gematria type shit. Like this is insane. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into all that other
It's
stuff.
deep.
But
It's
this
deep.
it's got to be deeper than basketball, bro. Like something's not right with the guy.
Yeah, they're calling him. I mean, they
Yeah,
shouldn't. I
man.
mean, certain things.
It's
He's saying karma.
something, bro.
I mean, they're calling him
I've never
point
seen
god.
it. You ever
I've
seen
never
this?
I've never used that phrase. I'm not going to call someone that point
You
god.
ever see? You ever seen anything like this? I've never seen a guy get. See, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to
Yeah,
get into
it's
the
deep.
lottery
Let's
stuff,
just Chris Paul. I hope he recovers so we can see some good basketball. But hey, it looks like there's about to be some hedging going on. If depending on the news. On the Clippers side, though, I'm going to wait it out. I'm not going to overreact for the Clippers. I'm going to wait for tonight's game.
I'm
Wait for them to
overreacting.
lose, probably, and
I'm panicking.
and then just
I'm
see how it
panicking
goes.
Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've panicked. I've panicked. All right, like I started playing. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday because I got a bunch of money in futures on the Clippers and they're gonna lose, bro. No Kawhi equals big L's, big L's. So that's all. I just, bruh. Like they could have told me anything this morning. Like
I think the sports books are going to bleed today. And actually, no, I can't say that because there's going to be money on the Hawks, just because of the fact that they won a game, big media spotlight comeback. +7, nice bait number. The Hawks, they have to shoot elite they have to shoot very well to compete with this Philadelphia team over the course of 7 games. The series is 2-2, so I'm not necessarily disrespecting them, but
at the crib, you got to take
the 7-point line is indicative. It's indicative. It's still 6.5 at no, it's 7 across the board now.
It's them trying to trick us. They're trying to trick us.
Yeah,
Don't get fooled, guys.
I like the over in this game too. I'm gonna decide between the first half over 113.5 and the over 224 for the game, but I think this game goes over 224. What do you guys think about? What do you guys feel about the way Game 4 happened in Atlanta and the total 224? Anybody play the total in the chat? Because I'm leaning towards the over. What do you think about that, Soso?
I like the over. It's going to be a high-paced game. A lot of young legs on the floor. Whether or not Embiid's on the floor, we're gonna get up and down the floor. And yeah, I just the styles of play promote that sort of feel or that sort of energy, And Wells Fargo is rocking. We're at capacity. I'll be there tonight. I'll say I wasn't gonna go, but like,
are you going to the game?
Yeah, I have my tickets. I always have like my tickets online, so like I can always put them up for sale. But I think I'm gonna go tonight. I went to game 1 and we lost.
That'd be a sick game to go to. Tied 2-2.
I think I'm gonna go.
Like I said earlier, the Hawks will get slapped like a child that doesn't listen. Yeah, I think tonight
you're not allowed to do that.
I think you see angry, stifling 76ers that tries to run the score up, and bully again. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This is a must-win game for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks they don't necessarily have much to lose. They're the team that's just now stepping onto the scene. If the Sixers lose tonight, we're going to be, Doc Rivers. It's Glenn Rivers talk again. Nate McMillan will have been running circles around.
I don't even want to go there. The Sixers are going to win, and that's it. Like I don't want to talk about that. Man, don't do this to me, bro.
But hey, parlay Sixers money line, Jazz money line tonight. I'm gonna do that right now to see if it's plus money. If it's plus money, is it?
I'll tell you.
You can tell me if you have it on the fly. Yeah. Got too many
tabs
open.
Both? I got you.
If we could drop a third pick in there, that'd be crazy. If you could drop a third pick in there to juice it up.
It's definitely not going to be plus money. It's juiced as fuck.
Okay, let's see what it is. I'll still put money on it. I took the Lightning last night. I took Tampa Bay Lightning minus 200 last night.
I clicked the Clippers.
Splash.
That's minus 127. That's like a super whale number. It's still too juiced for me on a 2-teamer. Minus 127 is not bad, but
minus 127 for both of them to win.
Yeah, both of them to win.
Book it.
Yeah, I mean,
book it.
Yeah,
bet the Sixers will win and the Jazz will likely win. Will likely win.
The flaws of the Hawks. Man, the Brewers let us all down last night. They let Nas down. They let
Aaron. Italy's at 3:00, right? He's saying throw Italy and make it a 3-teamer. Philly, Utah, Italy.
I like the Vegas. I
But
like the Vegas pick because I remember, you know how people are like we're high on the Canadians, bro. Listen, like it's like running into a buzzsaw. The it's going to be Vegas. It's going to be Tampa.
I'm not going to take Vegas tonight. I like the Canadians tonight.
Oh, you're tripping.
I like the Habs tonight, plus 210. I just want to say that. Hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me. But I like the Habs tonight, plus 210 tonight. Vegas is a machine at the crib, but yo, have you seen the amount of money that the Habs have made on the money line in the playoffs for people?
Yes, dog, because
You've missed out by now.
They wouldn't have made the playoffs in a regular non-COVID season. They wouldn't even made the fucking playoffs. They fucking fired they fired the whole everyone at one point this season. And
this will be a good game.
Like,
I'm watching the game tonight. Habs, Golden Knights.
Aaron, you know the vibes. The Habs are about to get bent over tonight, my brother. They're about to get smacked the fuck up. That's what I predict.
We need lockdown Carey Price.
In Vegas, these niggas been locked down in Canada for.
Even though they beat the Leafs, it's blasphemy.
Right?
I've been telling my friends, even though they beat the Leafs, because like all the people here, no one's rooting in Toronto, no one's rooting for the Habs. So
the last.
But I want a Canadian team to go to the Stanley Cup Finals,
bro. So. You're telling me the first place that these dudes saw outside of Canada was Vegas? They're getting swept. It's over. They're getting swept.
No, they're not getting swept. I'll bet on that. I'll bet on that.
They got out
they're
of
not
Canada,
getting swept.
They got out of Canada and they were like, yo, yeah, you can go to Vegas. What? They don't know what to do, dog.
I'm a sprinkler. A gentleman's bet. A gentleman's
beginning of summer.
A gentleman's sprinkle tonight. Plus 210 on the Habs. If they're getting smoked if they don't win tonight, even though the Golden Knights, let's call it, they're supposed to win.
Vegas.
They're supposed to win. So it's not like I'm picking the easy minus 200. No. I thought that last night was a good spot for the Lightning to win, and tonight I think that the Habs have a decent shot. Let's see how it goes.
I just think it's a collision course, bro. I think it's Vegas versus Tampa. I think, and I also said this to like in a couple of spaces, like to get Kucherov back for the playoffs, like that's like cheating, bro. That's like blowing on the controller or on the cartridge and like giving you like a brand new reset. Like that's not fair, man. Come on.
You're right. Either Suzuki or Toffoli will score tonight. Tyler Toffoli is scoring tonight for the Habs.
Oh, Lord.
I was gonna say that. But
I'm not getting into any hockey props. Listen, my homie in the comments, Sports is Life. His hockey props have been fire all playoffs. So follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and if you're looking for a particularly hockey props, he's the guy.
Yeah, I just play money lines on hockey, so I'm definitely gonna check him out. I just play money lines, so I wouldn't actually bet that one of them would score. But if someone has some insight, hey, why not? Let's see how it goes. But yeah, on the we talked about the 76ers game. I kind of like Ben Simmons' points again. I laid off at the last game. He went under. It was a good call.
Sprinkle.
Sosa likes the if they're going to try to lessen the burden on Joel Embiid, if structurally his knee is damaged, if it's not smoke and mirrors and he's actually in pain at the end of these games, I can see them putting the onus more on Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons. And I think I'm going to look it up right now, but I called it in Game 3. I think Ben Simmons will go over his point total tonight. And the triple-double looks like a good look too, Sosa.
I think put a couple dollars on it. I'm telling you guys. Trust me.
In Game 3, when I took over Ben Simmons 13.5 in Game 3, it was actually here on the show. He was plus 110 for that or something, plus 110. Today it's minus 101 for the same number. I will play that.
Ben Simmons tonight for a triple-double is plus 850. Plus 850.
Let's roll. Do you like the over 13.5 on the points for even money?
Yes. Bro, listen.
I'm taking it.
If ever this dude from Australia was gonna do something in a playoff game,
Sports' life is very confident in the Vegas Golden Knights.
Not swept, but has played the best first period of the playoffs.
I'm just looking up Tobias Harris points too. If anyone wants, we can combine something too.
Ben Simmons got to do something tonight. He got to do something, and if he doesn't, I'm probably going to stay off the internet for about 72 hours because I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing. You got to do something tonight, bro. You can't just be all on Big 21.
I'm going to take him to score over 13 points tonight.
We can't be all on Big 21 shoulders. You got to be aggressive, and you got to lock up on the other end. So
yeah, I'm playing. I didn't bet the Jazz yet. I'm just gonna monitor, see how things go. I'm gonna play the Jazz. I'm probably gonna play the Jazz at the half as well. I'm gonna play the Sixers. I'm gonna play the Sixers at the half as well. I'm just gonna align it in a way where the end of the game is maybe worth more. I don't know. I'm just thinking about how it goes right now. But those are definitely my picks. I like Ben Simmons over 13.5 points. What else do we talk about?
I told you Bogdanovich is 18.5. I like Bogdanovich.
18.5.
I like Bogdanovich
And
over.
if you guys see like during certain stretches, during the stretches where the Hawks play bad, their offense consists of fine Bogdanovich. Do you guys notice that?
Yes.
Like when things are not clicking for the Hawks, it's usually because their offense is okay. Let's get up the court and we're going to find Bogdanovich for a forced shot over and over and over again. So just by that and the laws of averages, like the volume that he's putting up, like Bogdanovich, since he's made his debut on the day Nate McMillan began coaching, he's been one of the best props players in basketball. I'm going to call it what it is. But
more confident. I'm reading a couple of comments too. Ben Simmons, if he doesn't score, the city will go after him. Man, listen, we know where he lives, and we can't do nothing to him. We know exactly where that nigga lives, and we could never pull up on him. So there you have it. Ben is untouchable in the city, man. He's the prince of the city.
Philly first half line is -4. So, they're going to cover that. I like the Sixers to cover.
The first half of the game?
Both.
I like both too, but the first half, what's the first half? 4.5, correct?
It's 4 even. Obviously, I like the end of the game more, though. I'm going to bet the game now, just in case it goes above 7. Right. I think I might buy a half a point. What do you think? Bring it back down to the 6.5. They should crush them, though.
Listen, I personally like us at the crib, and I'm going, yeah, we better handle fucking business. We better do it. It's my hard-earned money to go see these motherfuckers lose.
Yeah, I just bet Sixers full game spread, just so you guys know. Just bet Sixers full game spread, and I'm going to take Ben Simmons points as well. It looks really enticing to combine Ben Simmons points with Sixers money line, Jazz money line. I'm just going to say that. It looks really enticing to combine Ben Simmons points over with Sixers money line and Jazz money line.
You can't do that on some books, though. Some books won't let you do that.
Yeah, just bet online. It depends on the book you're using.
Yeah, the same game. What if you just same game Philly and Ben?
Yeah, what, money line or the spread?
I'm about to check it right now.
He has to go into attack mode. If they smell blood and Trae Young has a nagging shoulder injury, Ben Simmons has to put pressure on the rim. I mean, I believe that their shot selection was very questionable in the second half during the meltdown. And that if they stayed with what was going for them, which was attacking the basket, Ben Simmons in the open floor, then, he'll go over his points and the Sixers will win. But, it's crazy. I just saw on Twitter that someone said this injuries are going to get Trae Young his first ring. Someone said injuries are going to get Trae Young his first ring. You there?
Yeah, I'm typing out what that is for Ben Simmons over points and Sixers money line comes out to +143.
Sixers money line with Ben Simmons over 13.5 comes to +143. I like that. That's basically like a custom performance double. I'll play that.
I'll play that too.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. I think the Jazz money line is a bit extra. The mysterious night game. Mike Conley coming back might not be the same line tonight. I like the Jazz. I like the Jazz at the half. I'm gonna wait till I place that bet, but I just want to say that I like them. But I do like the Ben Simmons combinations with the Sixers winning. So.
Jim Rome is a douche. You know what you're saying. You clearly know about the Shirley Temples in Philly. Respect to you. You know the guy. Oh man, it was like trapped or too easy to take Philly and Utah. Yeah, I don't think it's a trap, man. Like sometimes you gotta believe what your eyes are telling you, and not just go for all the spooks and spoofs and smoke and mirrors and bullshit. Like just what do your eyes tell you? Like one team blew an 18-point lead where their best player went 0-12, 0 for 12 and a half. You think you're going to do that again? Exactly.
Turkey and Wales have just kicked off, everyone.
What kind of shit on?
Turkey and Wales have just kicked off, just so you know. After we get off the stream, I will be watching that just while I handle my work for the afternoon. And yeah, I'm just checking out the line on SportX.Bet.
You want to get into baseball? I got some stuff. I got some fire for baseball. I've been on fire in baseball, so I got some stuff for the people today.
I got
some early money too. Let's get some early money.
Three baseball picks.
All right, what you got for them today?
I have 1 second. I have the Brewers money line and I have the Rays money line. I have the Rays plus 110 and I have the Brewers minus 140.
Who are the Rays playing?
They're both the Rays are on the road at the White Sox. Me and Kosos were having a conversation about this game before the stream. Two conflicting factors in this game: elite home team and the White Sox. The Rays, by far the best road team in baseball. 26-9 after their loss yesterday. Two conflicting factors, but I'm gonna take the plus money with the elite road team on the Rays in this game to get back to the mean. Nothing crazy, but I'm gonna take the Rays to win this one, and then I'm gonna take the Brewers to bounce back against the hot Reds. The Cincinnati Reds have been balling. That's what I'm rolling with. Let's go. So I kind of like the Royals too, but let's talk about more picks. And what you got? Because actually, the reason we're talking about them is because the first game's at 1 o'clock. The Cardinals Marlins game was the first game. So
the couple of plays that I like. These are 3+ money plays. Don't go crazy on them on anything heavy. But the 3+ money plays that I like today are the Red Sox Braves first 5 over 5.5. That's at plus 116. The Marlins Cardinals first 5 over 4.5. They scored 2 runs last night? Yeah, give me that at plus 104. And then the Houston Astros playing against the Texas Rangers. They got a walk-off home run in the 9th last night, which I think is going to take them. Which
they won 6-3.
Take them into
big boost for the run line bettors too.
Absolutely, and so I like them at over 5.5 runs as a team at plus 102. That's what I'm rolling with for those 3 games. First 5 over in the Red Sox Braves over 5.5. Marlins Cardinals first 5 over 4.5, and Houston Astros team total over 5.5. All are plus money. I also like no runs first inning in the Phillies-Dodgers game. You got Wheeler and Kershaw on the mound. And then if you guys are feeling whale-like, you can combine San Diego, the Mets, and the Astros money line. All 3 money lines are juiced. Combined to parlay, they're at plus 180. Again, that's San Diego, the Mets, and the Astros money line. A parlay for those 3 would be at plus 184. And that's what I got for the people.
Say the parlay for me one time. I was actually looking for a third pick. Thank you. I'm going to probably roll with you on the first 5 team total over for the Astros Rangers. I think that based on
I don't have the over total. I have Astros team total in that game.
What'd you say about the first 5 in that game?
The first 5 I have is the Red Sox Braves
and the Cardinals Marlins.
Okay,
so I misheard you.
Right, coming off a low-scoring game last night. And then you have Alcantara, and you have another middle-of-the-pack starter in Oviedo. Oviedo has given up at least 3 runs in the first 3 innings of all of his last 5 starts. If I only need 2 runs from the Marlins, or if I only need 2 runs from St. Louis against Alcantara, who has been average over the last 5 or 6, I'm taking that. At plus money, I'm putting money on it. So... but the safe parlay is these 3. All 3 of these money lines are juiced. Astros, Padres, Mets. It's because of the pitching matchups. Obviously, the Mets is at minus 300 with the Grom.
Let me ask you a question, just because of the juice money line nature, and we know that everyone just knows this. Like, there's usually one treacherous upset every single day. Of those 3 juice money lines you said, who do you think is the most susceptible to lose, just in case someone wants to play them by themselves without a parlay? Basically, what I'm asking is, which two of the three are your strongest?
If you go,
I want to know.
If you just go off of recency, bro, like you can't bet against Jared DeGrom or Jacob DeGrom. You cannot bet against him. He's been lights out.
The craziest box scores in the game.
You can't bet against him. So like, if I had to pick the two, it would probably be San Diego, just because it's a division game and they tricked off a game last night. So that it's like a 50-50, but I have a lot of confidence in all three of those favorites winning. Like, those numbers are juiced for a reason. They have the better pitcher, better lineup. In all three of those games, the Astros have the better pitcher, better lineup. The Mets have the better pitcher, better at home lineup.
And then the Padres just choked it last night. They were up 4-0.
They're up 4-0.
The Rockies, I know that they're an auto fade team on the road, but that comeback even surprised me. You know, I know that most of their wins come at home for the Rockies, but that win even surprised me. I was looking for something really risky today in baseball as well, like just for some pay, maybe a 0.3 of a unit. For me, the way I bet baseball, I usually go 1 to 3 games. Been having success with that. Usually, I cap based on recency with batting. The pitching matchups are incredibly important, but I believe that the bullpens are, like, obviously, particularly this season, there's such a short leash on pitchers, especially pitchers that have recently had a good name or had a good reputation in the past. Pitchers are getting pulled much earlier in the game, so you're seeing, like, in my opinion, I've been having more success with the full game as opposed to the first 5, if that makes sense. So yeah, yesterday I had success with the Red Sox live. I also had the Cubs plus 1.5 live. Wasn't able to put that one out there, but they did. They held on. I'm going to try to roll with the Brewers money line. I'm going to go with the Rays today to bounce back, because I was looking at the Rays first 5 in that game for more money, but that is a scarier pick to me. I'm going to go with the Rays to close it out. And I'm for my third pick, I'm going to have to decide, because I like to pick an odd number of games in baseball. Just have the score. It's still 0-0 between Turkey and Wales. Lee Lewis said, appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you guys, for real. Man. We're just chilling, doing what we like. Akbar said I hit the like button before the show starts. Thank you so much, Akbar.
Come on, Wales.
Danny, my guy, said Paul George props. Well, for me, there aren't even any props available for the game, so I would assume that Paul George stuff will be juiced, especially the effort stat stuff, like his rebounds and assists. That stuff's going to be juiced tonight, because they're going to assume that they're gonna work him to the max. He's going to be on the court for the entire game. Speaking on being on the court for the entire game, shout out to Kevin Durant. He played the whole game last night. To take out Giannis. James Harden only had 5 points in the game. That game was crazy. But yeah, Sosa put his stuff out. I put my stuff out. We're here chilling. Follow us on Twitter. Sosa's on Instagram as well. There's a lot of sports today. We have Euro Cup. Some more, like, maybe not appealing matchups. Euro Cup. We have NHL Conference, Stanley Cup Conference Finals between the Golden Knights and the Canadiens. We have multiple baseball games that start earlier in the day.
Sport of money.
It's another buffet. You know, notifications on all day, live betting. Maybe we'll crank up a Spaces later. We can do some live betting if anyone's interested in that. But yeah, let's go Sixers.
Ramsey, garbage.
Let's go Jazz. More so the Sixers, because I've already bet them. I'll tweet my final stuff out later. I got the Sixers so far. I like the -4.5, and I like the over. I like Ben Simmons props. Sosa, I believe he said Bogdanovich, Ben Simmons triple-double, Bogdanovich points, Sixers to cover, Jazz to cover. I have a good memory. Astros, over 4.5 team total. Cardinals, Marlins.
5.5. It's
5.5? Okay, I was hoping for 4.5.
They're going to get a 6 runs in the first 5 innings. I guarantee it.
We're doing NFL, Danny, my guy. We're doing NFL. I love the NFL. NFL, college football. We're doing it. I do everything but golf and, like, race cars type stuff.
But I do F1. I do F1. I don't do NASCAR, but I do every sport except for NASCAR.
Rizzle said he got Jazz first 5, not first 5, Jazz first 5. Jazz first half, -1.5 before the Kawhi announcement.
you got that.
That was really good anticipation. I got burnt because I was waiting to see if Mike Conley would play and we'd get a better line or a worse line. And then obviously a bomb can drop at any moment in the NBA. So shout out to anyone that took the Jazz before the game. But just know that there's still basketball to play, and I hope everyone wins their tickets. Sosa, if you have any last words for everyone, we'll just go ahead and get out of here. Sub to the channel. Visit SportX.Bet. Sign up for an account.
Fact though. Appreciate y'all. Definitely hop on the SportX if you haven't already. I don't know how many times we got to tell you guys.
Let me see the last lines on the NBA just before we get out of here. Not the last lines, but there's already 28 bands worth of money on the SportX exchange this morning. Bet in the Jazz Clippers game. I'm sure that's a tidal wave of money coming. Obviously the Kawhi news, right? It'd be the same thing if there was a Suns game tonight. This game will probably touch 100K. This game will probably touch 100K.
It's just crazy how the things just swap so quickly off of injuries and COVID. It's insane, man.
And the sports betting is a financial market, and it's affected by information, especially during a pandemic, that can happen at any moment.
It kind of
it happens to anything else that has to do with money. If there's something that has to do with money, financial markets, there's a bomb can drop as soon as you wake up, So
you already know, man.
Usually before you even get up. This is how it goes. We appreciate you guys for watching today. There's a lot more work to do today. If you guys can, there's another account called SportX Insights. I've been just putting out tidbits of knowledge and news and stuff on there. I've been tweeting out a lot of the information on there. If you guys can follow that too, SportX Insights. Because I'm getting ready to give you guys more insights from the SportX exchange, like maybe some information about money and people's interest. So I'll give you guys real money splits probably soon. Let's see how it goes. I will give you guys some real money splits soon, real data from the exchange, from the machine. It's Sosa the Locksmith. It's My Guy Knows a Guy. It's the Baller Bet podcast, and we thank you guys a lot for watching today. And stay disciplined with your betting. Stay disciplined with your betting size, and let's try to make it to the top of the mountain. We're almost there. The end of the NBA season, and then guess what? The Premier League is going to start right after that's done. But yeah, I'm out. Let's go.
Peace.